Hello, my dear students, how are you? Welcome to the beautiful channel Padhai Ka Kavach. Myself, Tosip sir. Student, as you are watching on your screen, that today we are going to start our new chapter, chapter number 3, metals and non-metals. Students, this chapter you were already studied in your previous standards in a standard 8. But in that standard, the limited source of content is given in the NCERT textbook. But in standard 10, you will study in very detail about this metals and non-metals chapter. Okay, students? So let us start our today's first topic, the physical properties of the metals, without wasting our time. Okay? Physical properties of the metal. Student, physical properties, the properties which we can touch, properties which we can see or we can feel of the substance is called the physical properties, like color, textures, fragrance, or appearance. Okay, students? So let us talk about the first physical properties of the metals first. Metals are having a shining surface, it is called metallic luster. Students, whenever we are watching some metallic substance like steel, which you are using in your plate, the cupboard, glasses, various objects is made up of the steels, and we know the steel is one kind of alloy or metal. Okay, and it is having a shiny surface. Some parts of automobiles it made up from the copper, which is also having a shiny appearance. And in general, the most useful source of metal, which is nothing but the gold and silver using inside the jewelry making, is also having a good shining surface. So students, the metals are having a essential property of the shining surface. Second important physical property is the metals are hard in nature, but its hardness is varies from metal to metal. Students, metals are very hard. Okay, so it cannot easily bend or we cannot easily rupture its shape. Okay, and if you want to try, then take a steel scale inside your compass and just try to bend it. It is very difficult to bend the steel scale because its hardness is very high. But students, take a note, the hardness of metals is vary from substance to substance. Means copper is very soft metal, it can bend easily, or it is having a less hardness, while the steel objects or iron objects is having a high hardness. So this is a second important property. Let me change the color for the better appearance. Third property, which we need to understand in very detail, malleability. Students, whenever we beat some substances with the help of hammer, the substance size is not generally decreasing. It means substance is not going to decrease its shape or it can not rupture its shape. Like if you consider plastic, if you beat the plastic with simple hammer, it is broken down into the small pieces. But when you try to hit hard with the hammer, steel or any other metallic substances like iron, copper substances, okay, so we can change its shape and we can also make the thin sheets of the substances. So the substances which is converted into the thin sheets with the help of hammering, this property of that substance, and especially for the metals, it is called malleability, the property through which the metals can be beaten into the thin sheets. Okay, it is called malleability of the metals. Means if some substance is having that much thickness, if you beat it with the hammer, Okay, if you beat it with the hammer, its shape becomes thinner with the effect of hammering. Fourth one is ductility. The another most important property of the metals. Ductility means the ability of a metal to drawn into the wires. मतलब मेटल की ऐसी प्रॉपर्टी कि जिसकी वजह से आप उसके खींच के तार बना सकते हो. Wires generally. One thing I missed in the malleability topic, students you generally see the aluminium foil which is wrapped around the food for the preservation or to remain or to sustain the temperature of the food items. Okay, so for that purpose it is wrapped by the aluminium foil. So do you see how thin the aluminium foil is? Aluminium is a one type of metal, and through this property of malleability it can converted into that much thin sheets. Okay, another example is silver coating, which is on the surface of sweets. Okay, silver color substance which is layered on the sweets is nothing but the silver foil. Gold foil is also coming, but it is very costly. Okay, so the metal is having a malleability property through which it can convert it into the thin sheets. Fourth one is ductility. Okay, come on the topic. The property through which it can drawn into the thin wires. Okay, जो मेटल के वायर्स इतने बड़े डायमीटर वाले होते हैं, सपोज ये कोई मेटल का वायर है, वेट अ सेकेंड, ओके, इसे आप दोनों साइड से खींचते हो. व्हेन यू पुल दिस वायर ऑन बोथ ऑफ द साइड्स, its diameter is decreased. So with the effect of the stretching, the metal will not break but converted into the thin wires. It is called ductility. Note this one example, student. Gold is the most ductile metal or ductile material because only a single gram of gold, take a note, 1 gram of gold, when we stretch it and convert it into the wires, its wire is about 2 kilometer is drawn. The gold is very ductile material, means from the gold we can stretch very long wires. Fifth property, which is also important for the industrial purpose, for the domestic purpose, is the conductivity of metals. Conductivity means to conduct heat or electricity. These are the two quantities that we need to conduct from one place to another place, and for that purpose we are mostly utilizing metals. First type of conductivity is the heating conductivity. The metals are a good conductor of heat. That is why student, inside our kitchen, when you are observing certain utensils, कुछ बर्तन जो ऐसा होते हैं जो आप देखते हो, दूध गर्म करने के लिए, खाना पकाने के लिए जो बर्तन इस्तेमाल करते हैं, it is made up from the aluminium or tin. Because students, this material are a good conductor of heat, so that we can cook a food in a few minutes or in a few hours of a time. Okay. The second is electrical conductivity. A good conductor of electricity are those type of material which is having a free electrons that we will study in a physics, but here we limited our content up to the electrical conductivity. Electrical conductivity means the transfer of electricity from one place to another place with the help of metals. So generally metals are having a more amount of free electrons, and as the more amount of free electrons, it will transfer more amount of electricity, because electricity is basically the flow of electrons. Okay, so the metals are good conductor of electricity. Aluminium, gold, silver, copper. Silver and copper are the best conductor of electricity as well of heat. Okay. Another important property is that metal is having a high melting points. Means if we try to heat the metal and try to melt it, it requires a huge temperature. More than 1000 degrees Celsius temperature is required to melt the metals. Okay, so the metals are having a high melting points. Sixth important property, student, is sonorous. Means it produces a sound when it strikes by a hard substance. Okay, so this property is called as the sonorous property of metal. I hope that this property you also studied in standard 8, but I am just trying to remind you that this kind of properties are there for the metals. Okay, so this is all about the physical properties of metal. Let us now talk about the physical properties of the non-metals. The total opposite type of physical properties are there of non-metals. See sequentially. They are a non-conductor of heat and electricity. Plastics है, wood है, carbon है, कोयला है. So students, these are the type of materials which cannot conduct electricity as well as heat. So they are a bad conductor or a non-conductor of electricity and heat. Second is, boiling points of non-metals are comparatively lower. As we know that plastics can melt or converted into the liquid substance by heating with 100 or 200 degrees Celsius temperature. It is easily melted. So their melting point is low, while the boiling point is also low. Third, non-metals do not possesses property of malleability and ductility. Means student, the non-metals cannot converted into the thin sheets because it is having a high brittleness. मतलब जल्दी से टूट जाते हैं. प्लास्टिक की कोई आइटम हो, अगर ज़्यादा ऊंचाई से गिरे तो उसके अंदर क्रैक्स डेवलप हो जाती है, एंड sometimes it is broken also with just simple jerk or with just a simple amount of force is given to the plastic material. Okay, similarly it is applicable to the coal or the substance which is having a higher carbon content. It converted into the small pieces when you are applying some amount of force, so it can break easily. That is why it cannot converted into the thin sheets, and if that is why it is not having a good malleability. Similarly, it cannot drawn into the thin wires, so it is not having a good ductility, because when we try to stretch plastics or some non-metals, it is easily broken down. Okay, so this kind of non-metals are not having a good malleability and ductility also. Fourth, they are non-sonorous. Means it is not producing sound when it is striking hard to the another surface. Okay, so it means it is non-sonorous. कोई आवाज़ उत्पन्न नहीं करती है नॉन मेटल्स. प्लास्टिक हो या तो कोई टिन हो, सॉरी प्लास्टिक की बोतल आप कोई ले सकते हो, कोल ले सकते हो, कोयला ले सकते हो, पेपर ले सकते हो, विच इज़ अ नॉन मेटल्स. ओके, so they are not producing a sound when strikes to the another substance surface. So students, these are the physical properties of metals as well of non-metals. Okay, so I hope that you have a good introduction about the chapters of metals and non-metals through this property. The most important properties that you need to remember or you need to keep in mind is malleability and ductility. Okay, and another one is conductivity of metals. तो यहाँ तक आज का लेक्चर रखते हैं स्टूडेंट्स. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर के अंदर हम एक्सेप्शन पढ़ेंगे मेटालिक और नॉन मेटालिक एलिमेंट्स में, यानी कि अपवाद कितने हैं उसके बारे में हम पढ़ाई करेंगे. तब तक हैव अ गुड टाइम. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो, एंड प्लीज स्टूडेंट हिट like button, and if you like it more, then please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon, and spread this video to your another student, to your colleague. Okay, and try to spread it more. Thank you. You're welcome.